More will have to go home. Used to be our chickens. Miri snaps in frustration. You used to care. More wonders if he remembers too. Thought is pricking Moore's mind. Check on your sister, her uncle said. Despite the coming fight, she can already see. The coming fight they always have. Moore will have to go home. Not just for Brother Baiq, but her sister Miri too. The foulness in the air kept Moore from being able to pinpoint the smell. But it's clear now that she has an extra passenger, a hidden creature, smelling of rotting prey and wet fur. Moore stares at the creature, assessing its glare. She won't start a fight. She has no time to nurse an injury. It's not even doing anything. It's just sitting around. Miri agreed to stay back home whenever Moore needed to go below, but more and more frequently, the only thing left at home are fights. Miri fails to grasp the importance of Moore's work. Who else could do the things her sister has to do? Instead of valuing Moore's sacrifice, Miri is just being a burden. Miri has been diligently growing crops ever since Mo could remember. No blight could take her down. She'd always start anew. There would be lines each month for the fresh harvest. Mo can hear the silence under the island's crust, machines aching, begging her to fix them. Mo had always found small spots comforting. Young Mo would squeeze herself into little caves and find their hidden secrets. Few others are interested in such mundane mysteries. Which one are you? Polo? Rudy? Maybe Juno? Miri named every chicken, but they all look the same to Mo. Does the world have to end for you to come and visit me? Miri jokes at her younger sister, her sarcasm masking her disappointment. Miri tries to reach through and speaks earnestly. It's nice to see you, Mo. I missed you. And she asks Mo to come in for stew. But as if unjustly charged for a crime, Mo defends herself, pushing Miri away. I only came to make sure that you're doing okay. Miri nods. She spent all morning trying to bring her animals inside. She reaches out once more to Mo. I can help you. I'll get ready and I'll come too. No, Mo cuts her off. I'm quicker without you tagging along. I got this. You take care of your chickens. They used to be our chickens. Miri snaps in frustration. You used to care. What even am I to you? For Mo, it's just another confrontation on the island's surface. Another angry outburst from her irate sister, making Mo long for the calm and dark below. But for Miri, it is one more ill-fated attempt to get her sister back. If you leave now, I won't be here when you get back. I mean it this time. Miri prefers her tea dark and bitter, to wake her in the early hours. Mo would much rather sleep in and stuff herself with the sugary walnut cookies. Mo and Miri had a system for the beds, but now Miri always sleeps in the top bunk. Mo remembers watching the stars streak across the sky, Miri's face lit by the moonlight, full of wonder, both wrapped up warm in their duvets, their shared silence saying everything they needed. Miri retrained herself to play the cello after the fungus ate her arm. Mo never found the right moment to say how impressed she was. Mo hated the rust bucket of a bath, but it was still preferable to cutting your feet on the rocky beach again. That one is Fridolin, Mo recalls. The one that runs away. Fridolin will escape again, but he just needs his own space. More can sympathize with that. I won't be here when you come back. I'll leave you on this forsaken piece of rock. How many times has Miri threatened to disappear, not once going through with her word? She always comes around in the end. For a moment, Moore regrets not going back to get her mask, but she's never been one for moving backwards. Even in this vision, conjured by the fungus in her lungs, the way out is forward. The lighthouse that once brought travelers home, trade to these islands, and customers to the tavern, now stands still. Before she left, the lightkeeper's wife loved to paint. Mo always admired her skill. Her things were left behind in haste, and he never touched them since. Mo can see Heimer from here. She wonders if the lights are on in their tiny house. The gate to the lighthouse. As long as Mo can remember, the lightkeeper was always on duty, saving sailors from the sharp rocks surrounding these islands. But since the Great Exodus, he has been drowning, touching glasses with whatever phantoms are left at that watering hole. And Miri has come to her senses. Mo will have some stew. She remembers playing with his son, how they would swim between the rocks, how his wife would bring them inside and warm them up with a bowl of soup, and her smile. More wonders if he remembers too. Only a ghostly murmur from under his mask, and a ghastly stench. A key glimmering in his satchel. A hole in the floor, too big for one man to fill alone. A gaping maw, slowly devouring both man and lighthouse. And still, he stubbornly refuses to accept anyone's help. A barbed nostalgia sharply tugs at Moore's heart. I forgot how much I missed the sky and stars. His wife wouldn't risk losing the boy to the blight, but he decided to remain this island's lightkeeper, unable to bear losing what purpose he thought he had. So they set sail without a father.